After years of hard work, we've come to this moment. We're officially closing our doors. Before you freak out, let me explain. We're closing our doors here in Virginia, but not for good. In fact, we're leveling up. Next Level Neo is moving to a bigger and even better location, about 30 minutes north of here. Over the years, space has been a big issue in this location. When we first started out, we were a smaller company, so it didn't matter as much, but we've quickly outgrown the space that we have, and there's not much room to expand where we're at. So that put us in a position where we had to decide what we wanted to do, and we started looking for a new location. We found a new location. It's been a busy year trying to make that happen, and we are finally coming to the end. So we will be moving early December into our new location, and we will be doing quite a few videos on that new location and getting everything set up when we do get there. So definitely look forward to those videos. This new location has a shop already that will be perfect for the business, perfect for modifying cars, perfect to park the Skyline, the Forester, as well as working on any local cars that we do builds for. That's been one of the big downfalls of this location. It's never really been set up right to do good videos to show you guys working on cars and working on things like that. So we've had to focus on the smaller side of just opening lights and working inside of them. And we want to expand on that. We've been wanting to for quite a while. So this is going to be a pretty big move for Next Level Neo and just this channel in general. As well as our inventory, what we can keep on hand. That's been a big issue. Some of you guys have probably noticed that we run out of stock on a lot of stuff pretty quick. And quite frankly, most of that is because we have so many SKUs, and to keep quantities, large quantities of everything on hand is almost impossible. We just don't have anywhere to put it. So this has been a long time coming, and I'm really excited that we're actually getting there. But the downside is that means that we will have some downtime coming up. So I would venture to guess it'll be between a week or two before we are back up and shipping again. I'm really hoping to get that down to about a week. So that way we can get back to shipping you guys stuff like we always do as quick as possible. But please bear with us as that time period approaches. The last ship date, we're going to try to work right up until the move. We've already moved most of our inventory to the garage so that it will be quick to load to the truck, take it straight to the new shop, unload it, get everything set up. I think we can do that within about a week. So while we're moving everything else in the shop itself, all of our tools and stuff, right now we're not working on any lights, we're not doing any of that, everything's getting tore down. And the home itself, because we currently work out of the home, so it's all moving, all of us are moving out. So a lot of work in there, a lot of stuff involved in that, a lot of people involved in that, and a lot of appreciation for any of you that are watching this that are going to be a part of that process. But big, exciting stuff coming down the line. And with that being said, this is a good opportunity to mention our Black Friday sale. So you guys can do us a big favor, and we're going to try to do you guys one as well. We're running our biggest sale of the year right now in our Black Friday sale, and we're doing 20% off any Next Level Neo products site-wide. Our Sugon, Ecotech, and Glowcraft controllers are all 10% off right now as well, which we typically don't have discounts on those, so that's a pretty good opportunity to go ahead and upgrade anything if you're looking to. The only things excluded from the discounts are things that we have to make by hand, things like lens glass etching. That is not included. Waterproof ghost controllers are also not included. But if it's something we have in stock and we can ship out, we wanted to include that in our Black Friday sale. While we do have limited quantities on some items, we did want to make sure that everybody could take advantage of the sale. So we are allowing back orders on anything, even if it's out of stock. So you'll notice on the website, it'll say back ordered or back order available. Basically, that just means that we don't have stock, but you can order it at the current price point, and it will ship out as soon as it comes in. And most of that stuff, we actually already have it in production with a planned delivery of mid-December to our new location. Once again, inventory issues and just trying to find places to put everything. That's been part of the struggle with that. But once again, we do want to make sure that you guys can all take advantage of the sale without any issues. And we definitely appreciate any orders that you guys put in, because it's also helping us to have to carry less things to the new location. We will still be fulfilling orders right up until Black Friday itself. So the 29th of November will pretty much be the cutoff point. We will ship things through that day. About 3 o'clock Eastern time will probably be the cutoff for that. Any orders placed after that point will probably not get shipped until the 9th of December. So just please keep that in mind. If you are in a rush to get something, don't wait. Go ahead and order something right away, and we will do our best to get it shipped right out to you this week. But we will have that roughly 10-day period where we will not be getting anything sent out. So please just keep that in mind as we work through this transition trying to get into the new location. For those of you that follow us for the Braggin Lightz side, custom built lights and things like that, you may have noticed on our website we've actually changed some stuff. For the longest time and from the beginning of the company, we had always built lights and shipped them worldwide. We always love being a part of builds worldwide versus keeping ourselves in a local box. But as time goes on, the more that we've just realized that when it's something that we're building locally, if it's something that a customer comes in with their car, we install it on the car, we build the lights, we do everything and hand them the keys and they drive off, they just have less issues. And if they do have an issue, they can just roll right up to the shop. We can get them fixed up and on their way pretty quick. The problem comes when shipping lights and sending things to other people, and there's just no control over the install process and the problems that arise. And many times, unfortunately, it becomes a finger-pointing game, and that's not really what we're about. We're about helping you get back on the road, but unfortunately, it's just gone that direction, and it makes more sense for us in the end to have our hands on every build that we do. We build the lights from the beginning to the end, we install them on the car, and if there are issues, we're the ones that remove them from the car and figure out what the problem is. And it just works better that way. So while we know this will mean less sales for our custom lights, we're just going to have a lot more confidence in our lights if the process is that way. So if you were hoping to get a set built from us, you're going to have to come here with your car to get it built. It's just the way that we have to go. The Next Level Neo is taking a lot more time, and we want to support the builders. We want to support the other people that are doing this stuff. We want to develop more parts. We want to do more YouTube videos showing you guys how to do stuff. And builds, quite frankly, take a lot of time. They pull us away from doing those other things that we're passionate about to do something else that we're passionate about. I'm torn on it. Now, a lot of people ask me, why don't you just go straight parts? Why do you still build? Because I like building. I enjoy building. I don't want to stop building. I don't want to stop doing cool stuff. But I also want to do more to give back to you guys. I want to show you guys more of what I learn and show you guys what I'm playing with and show you guys what we're cooking up with new parts and things like that. So it took quite a bit of thought to decide what our next step was going to be. But with this move, it just makes a lot more sense that we're going to have a nice shop that we can work on cars, we can pull them in, climate controlled, do whatever we need to do on the car and send it on its way. At this location, it never really made sense to do the installs here. We did quite a few of them here, but you're doing it in a driveway on a slant. It's hard to get under the cars because you can't jack them up. Removing bumpers, removing wheels, all that wasn't really practical. So it wasn't practical at that time to even do the installs local, but all of that's going to change. So when it comes down to it, it's just going to make more sense for us in the long run. And if you are one of those customers that's local enough that you can drop your car off here and get the lights installed, you're going to have a better experience. So that's a lot of the decisions that we made. Once again, we will still be going to car shows. We will still be modifying our show cars. The Forester is probably going to get some more love done to it at the new location. And the Skyline will be coming home soon. There will be a video on that when we do pick up. Dyno Day, possibly. We'll see how that goes. And we're going to take you guys along for the ride. So look forward to those videos. And if you are somewhat local to the area, we're going to get back to the shows next year. We're going to get back to the local shows in the DC area, but very likely it will be under the Next Level Neo brand instead of the Braggin Lightz brand, with a focus on underglow and support for DIY builds versus bringing lights and building lights. We do have a dealer locator on our website. So if you scroll down to the bottom of nextlevelneo.com, you'll see the authorized dealer locator list, and you can find one in your local area. And this is meant to help connect people that use our product with people that would like to have a set of lights built. So it's not a perfect system. I can't guarantee you that every builder is going to give you the exact same experience, but it's a good start if they're using the right parts. And in general, If you can find a good builder that's local to you, the whole experience is going to be better than shipping lights back and forth and having to install them yourself. I still totally understand if you live in an area, there's no good builders around you, shipping is still probably your best option, especially if you have a builder that you trust and you know. But the builder locator tool is still a pretty good tool to look at and see, because there are a lot of builders across the country and even across the world that can do a great job building you a set of lights. We do have a video on the YouTube channel that goes over some things to ask about and some things to watch out for when you're getting a set of lights built, and I do recommend that you watch that video. I'll put a link at the end of this video to that. That can potentially help you to avoid a lot of headaches that will come from people that use cheaper products. One thing that's really interesting in this industry is that it's not necessarily you get what you pay for. There are some builders that don't use good stuff and charge top dollar, and there's some builders that use very good stuff and don't charge an arm and a leg. So you can't always go based on price point. You got to be careful who you go with and who you don't. Think of a builder like a contractor on your house. In many cases, the best builder is the one that's not available right away, and it's not always based on the price point. But anyways, I'm gonna keep this video somewhat short. Please, once again, check out nextlevelneo.com. The Black Friday sale is running from today, November 22nd, 2024, through December 2nd, 2024. The discounts are applied automatically at checkout, so no codes are needed. For our licensed builders, check your email. You were sent something. We weren't going to leave you guys out on this one. And once again, I want to thank all of you guys for helping us get to the next level.